All right, for today's video, we're gonna make peanut butter. Now, I've shown how to make peanut butter in the S50 over here, the certified reconditioned, and did it with the standard container. I've done peanut butter with regular containers, stuff like that, and even my reversible Maxi 4000 here. But it's real easy to do peanut butter, especially when you have a tamper. You just go ahead and push everything down into the blades. But there's also, you can also do it with the blending bowls, which I've demonstrated in my review. And with the blending bowls, fairly easy to do, but it's also possible to do it in one of these cups. Now I'm just going to show you how to do that. This, with the personal cup adapter, you can do it with personal cup adapter. The only thing that's going to suck is the cleanup, because of where the threads are. There's not very much space to get in between the threads and the outer shield here. So to get like a brush or something around here, you're going to have to find a really good brush for that, because there's going to be peanut butter on the threads. There's just no doubt about that. You're going to have that issue, and it's just something to consider, but it can be done. It's just the cleanup's gonna, be a little bit more involved. So I don't generally do that with this. I don't generally make peanut butter like this. I'm just doing it just to show you how to do it and how easy it is. So let's get started. So I'm gonna use the S50 for this because it has the blade base on it. The blade base is separable. This is the primary difference, where it's much more easily washed. It's easier to wash than doing something like that. So let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and use my scale here. So typically I do about a cup, about 8 ounces of peanuts. Zero that out. So I got these Planters salted peanuts, and I've done this with dry roasted peanuts. It makes zero difference. There's no difference with the oils and whatever. They make peanut butter all the same. And here we go. Now this is also kind of a dual purpose video, because I'm going to show you one of my favorite snacks. Oh no, I dropped one. No big deal. So one of my favorite snacks to eat is Fig Newtons. I love Fig Newtons, but they're not exactly very healthy. So I make a fig sandwich, and I'm going to show you how to do that fig sandwich. It's going to be super delicious. Okay, so I got 8 ounces here. I have a little bit of peanuts left. I don't know what I'll do with those, but yeah, into the sink that goes. So we get their blades, go ahead and spin it on. Now if you don't have the S-Series, no big deal. If you have an Ascent series with like the blending bowls or blending cup starter kit, you have a nice little blade base. Or if you have the personal cup adapter, well, there you go. So this is a very easy process. A lot of people, they tried this and they'll complain that, oh, it's so difficult to do. Oh my God, it's so much work. It's not a lot of work. It's very easy. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Move this out of the way. So let's get a little up close and personal here. Now it's a little bit of technique involved, because you have to have the variable speed. You can use pulse, but I don't really recommend it, because the pulse kind of jumps everything up and then it makes it very difficult. You want to have slow speed so that it slowly churns everything together. Now you're gonna have to knock the peanuts around a little bit, but it will eventually get pulled down into the blade. And so here we go. Just keep churning it until it stops churning. Okay, it got to the point where it stopped doing anything. So just knock it around. This is not a lot of work. People like to complain that this is some kind of, you know, tedious task. It's not. Just gotta keep doing that. That's the beauty of having a variable speed. You need slow speed to do this, not fast. So you can hear the blade, the motor just, it stops the, it changes to where it's like no load. You just gotta keep doing that. A lot of people just don't understand how the Vitamix operates. They think that, you know, everything is so difficult when something doesn't go their way. But all you have to do is just experiment and practice, and you'll get the results that you want. See, now we're turning up some see, kind of like skips everything on the blades. That's why you have to do it at low speed and just keep doing this. See how low speed it kind of like the peanuts fall into the middle? That's what you want. You just want everything to fall into the middle and get churned up. Now Vitamix, you can't really go slow speed for long periods of time or else the motor overheats. And the reason it'll overheat is because the fan is not spinning fast enough to flow airflow through it. So this doesn't really take that much time to do, so it's not going to overheat the motor. See, there we go. We got peanut butter pretty much. Now we can spin it at a higher speed and begin to churn it up real good. Now, depending on how smooth you want it, you might want to do it a little bit longer. You don't want to be too long because then you're going to overheat the blade base. And you don't want to do that. You can see it churning up in there. It's getting a little steamy on the inside because of the heat. Right there, that's about the good speed that I like. We're done. See, it's a little bit more work, but it's not hard work. It's just a little bit of, you know, cycling the speeds a little bit and whatever. But we have peanut butter in here, and I'm going to put it in this little cup for storage later. So let's do that. And I'll show you. I got my spatula over here. You're going to see the nice, hot, warm gooiness of the peanut butter. There it is. Now this is a lot easier to do when you're not filming it. There's the peanut butter, the blade base there. This is pretty smooth. Is it as smooth as you would have it with a tamper setup? No, but it's relatively smooth. Having a tamper is definitely the way to go if you want ultimate smooth peanut butter. But you can see that for whatever the case may be, if this is all you have, if you're traveling, you're at a hotel and it's like, oh my gosh, I forgot my, I didn't pack my large carafe or whatever the case is, or maybe your other carafe is indisposed for whatever reason, you're doing another recipe or something like that, and you need a quick fix of peanut butter, you can do it in a cup. So yeah, I got pretty much most of it. A lot of it's going to be sitting inside here. So all you do is just kind of get it to ooze out. Man, this smells really, really good. There's really nothing like making your own peanut butter at home. Am I against jarred peanut butters? No, I am not. I'll eat a jarred peanut butter from the store. It's fine. I don't do it on a regular basis because they do have hydrogenated oils from time to time, or palm oils and things like that, and those behave a lot like animal fats, and that's where the unhealthiness comes from. But using pure peanuts like this, you have the mono unsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats that are good for the body. It's when you use like palm oils and hydrogenated oils, they act just like they act like animal fats, and that's where the health concerns come into play. But other than that, that is peanut butter, nice and smooth. It's nice and warm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to my snack portion of it.